Hi, and welcome to week 4 of the SIOP chat on Twitter. It's been a pleasure to be a part of this SIOP chat so far. We've had some great weeks already talking about the other SIOP components, and this week we're focusing in on the strategies component of the SIOP model. To follow the chat, you will follow hashtag ELLchat_BK Club. And if you're new to this chat, jump on in, dive in, welcome, we're glad to have you. And if you've been a part of this chat already, please continue to tweet and share great stuff. I think we've all learned quite a bit already through this SIOP chat. It's been a great experience, great professional learning network. And follow people on the chat, and we'll talk more about that with your facilitators in just a moment. Okay, so just a little bit about me. So I am the SIOP product manager at Pearson U.S. Learning Services pre-K through 12, and it's my pleasure to be a steward of the SIOP model. I work with us SIOP authors to make sure that their wishes and their values are being honored in the professional development that we are presenting to you, and that is being, the most effective that we can provide for you. A little bit about me from the past. I was an ESL teacher for quite a while, so I taught K through 8. Most of my time was spent in 6th through 8th grade. I did that. I taught EFL, English as a Foreign Language, in China for a couple years. I taught in North Carolina for a few years. I was a SIOP coach in a district here in North Carolina for a little bit, and then went on to work for Pearson as a content developer on SIOP model professional development. Then went to work for WIDA as a professional development provider. I learned tons working there and had great experiences with the people there, wonderful people. And then came back to Pearson recently, and now I'm the SIOP product manager, and it's just been an honor. And it's an honor to be a part of this chat and learning from you guys. I can't tell you how wonderful this all has been. So without further ado, let's talk about the chat just a little bit more. This is a picture of that SIOP text, and these are your facilitators. So I just want to share this quickly so that you guys can have the tags for people on Twitter. If you can follow all of us, that'd be awesome. Do that. These are great leaders in the field, and you've already met Jess, you've met Carlota, you've met Tan. Next week, you're going to meet Christine, and then Katie after that, and Emily and Carol. Just fabulous people, and kudos and shout out to all of them. They have been fabulous, and I've learned tons from them already. And so, not that I wasn't already before the book chat, but it's been fabulous. So again, here are the tags so you can follow people on Twitter and our dates. If you need to, pause this and you can put those in your calendar. Also, make sure you tag your tweets when you do tweet. Hashtag ELLchat_BK Club. Hashtag meta. We're making connections to previous book chats. And also at SIOP model, no spaces. All right. So the strategies component. So let's talk about these. There are 3 features of the strategies component. And this is why I chose this one. I love this because we're empowering students, enabling and empowering students to take ownership of their own learning and be successful. So pretty excited. All right, the first feature, ample opportunities provided for students to use learning strategies. So we're teaching students to use those learning strategies, we're modeling, we're supporting them so that they can then go and use these independently outside of our classes and be successful. The next feature, scaffolding techniques consistently used, assisting and supporting student understanding. So these are the supports and the activities and things that we're providing students to scaffold up toward expertise. Not watering down, not babying down, but totally providing challenge with matched support for their language proficiency level, for their content knowledge, how much content knowledge they have or prior knowledge that they have, and so on. The last feature of the strategy component is a variety of questions or tasks that promote higher order thinking skills. So there's a misconception that we are fighting, all of us are, that students have to have a certain level of English proficiency before we can engage them in higher order thinking or engaging tasks, meaningful tasks. No, we do not need to wait. We want to always involve them in these, and so we'll talk this week through our chats, our Twitter chats, how we can come up with questions planned beforehand rather than in the moment. You know, there are those times when you might even come up with some things in the moment, but let's plan for them so that they do happen. And then those tasks that promote higher order thinking skills. So lots of great conversation coming this week. I just wanted to reference some quick terminology pieces here. Within the SIOP model, there's a difference between strategies and techniques as we reference them. And I'm sharing this just so that we're speaking the same language in our tweets. Outside of the SIOP model, please use these terms as you'd like and as you feel comfortable using. And even in our tweets, if you say something is something else, no worries. We're all good. We're all learning. So strategies in the SIOP model, this is referring to what the students use. The students use strategies and move toward expertise in those through our support. Instructional techniques are what the teacher uses. So these are those activities, the supports, the different tasks that we have them do, and practices that we use to help our students. So just a way to make that a little easier. Strategies are for students, techniques are for teachers. Again, that's just within the SIOP model, just so that we're speaking with the same language, because it matters. It's so easy to talk about strategies and not think about our students. We could think about what we're doing, but let's empower our students and place that in their hands, that onus in their hands, and make them successful. All right. These are our questions for this week. Feel free to pause this and read this if you like. You'll also see this on the Twitter chat, so no worries if you miss it here. I did want to show you that question 3, where you see 4Q3, week 4, Q3, asks you to reference a figure, a diagram in the text, either the 4th edition or 5th edition text. I'm going to go to the next slide here. I want to show you that image in case you have a different edition of the text, or in case you don't have the text. So that third question is referencing this diagram, and we're asking you to notice what do you see here and what are implications for teaching and learning. So feel free to revisit this video. I'll also post this on the Twitter chat as well. I want to make sure you have access. All right, follow SIOP today. So follow at SIOP model, no spaces. We love retweeting. We love following you. And that's the place to find out what's new with SIOP. And we also share resources there and lots of good stuff like giveaways. And we'll post different kinds of things, chats and things. So also follow us on Facebook. And then our website, siop.pearson.com. At our website, you can check out our offerings. We have national offerings, institutes, SIOP Institute 1 and 2, also our national conference. You can get more information on that there, and even bringing SIOP to your district. We have many offerings besides the foundational SIOP training for teachers, which that is fabulous, obviously. But we've got SIOP Advanced Implementation, SIOP Coaching and Implementation. We have SIOP for the newly arrived students. So I know a lot of you have newcomers. Lots of really good stuff. SIOP for administrators, SIOP observation and feedback, so much good stuff. So check out the website, siop.pearson.com, to find out more. Or feel free to direct message me at SIOP model, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I'll be happy to do that. All right, so have a great week, and I look forward to learning from you on Twitter. And talking about the SIOP strategies component this week. Have a marvelous week, and let's SIOP on. Bye-bye.